Hello guys, and welcome to your pick a card reading. So today you're going to choose from number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. Number 1 has this stone that says Namaste. Number 2 is a Labradorite stone. Number 3 is this little yellow, happy looking butterfly turtle thing. Number 4 is the sun and the moon embracing each other and a little star, a little glow-in-the-dark star right here. Okay, so the timestamps will be down below in the description box. Down there you can go to the exact time of your selection. I'm going to go ahead and start off with number 1, Namaste. And I am using my multicolored fluorite double pointed wand to aid me in these readings, okay? So for number 1, you got this image here, and this is a very intuitive deck. So we've got this one, the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the kettle, number 22, the kettle, but it came up reversed for you guys. So I'm getting a few different messages. But what I'm getting here is that there could be a potential for you to burn out. So there's a potential of burning out here, or perhaps you have already burnt out and you're burnt out now. There's some energy work that needs to be done here. Recharging your batteries here. For some of you, I'm getting the message, take your makeup off at night and wash your face every night. And not only that, but take care of your skin. I'm getting the message to take care of your skin. Make sure you put lotion on it. For some reason, that's coming through here for some of you. For some of you, you've been so focused on career or business, and you have been building success in that area of life, but there's an imbalance between work and home priorities here. So some of you have been working too much and not paying enough attention to your home life and home responsibilities, which for some of you has been stressing you out. Like, oh, I haven't cleaned, I haven't cooked, I haven't done this, I haven't done that. You know, because you've been so focused on career success, advancements, which is good, but there needs to be a balance here. There needs to be a balance. Also, for some of you that are so focused on your career or business or whatever it is that's financially, that's going to provide you financial abundance, you've been kind of missing the Knight of Cups here. This can be a new love offer. If you're currently in a relationship, there's a chance, an opportunity here for you to have a deeper connection with your current partner, but you're kind of missing that because you're so focused on one area of your life. Like I said, I'm picking up that it's career, but it can be any area that you're paying more attention to right now. It could be maybe an imbalance in the opposite direction. Maybe some of you are focused so much on chores, so much on any type of responsibility that you are not putting enough into love, into some sort of connection that's here for you. For some of you, if it's not another person, you're not putting enough energy into nurturing yourself, into filling your emotional love tank. You're filling your bank. You know, you're focused on more finances, but you're not focused so much on nurturing yourself, physically taking care of yourself, making sure that you are not burning out. Or if you are burning out, making sure to take time to recharge, rejuvenate, take a long bath, take a bubble bath, go to a spa, whatever the case is for you, however you recharge. So you need to have a balance between home life and work life. You need to have a balance between love life and work life. You need to have a balance between overexerting yourself and recharging your batteries here. I really feel like using my feather. Others of you have recently done some sort of energy clearing, some sort of energy work, and you may have been feeling drained or burnt out recently or do now. And that's because, again, you know, whenever you clear a blockage or bring up anything that was in your subconscious to clear away, we tend to feel a lot of times a bit weak, really tired, you know, a few days or even a few weeks after, something like that. So if you did some sort of energy clearing recently and then jumped back into work or whatever responsibilities you have, and you're feeling burnt out, it has to do with the energy work you've recently done. Again, you're being told, recharge your batteries here. And I don't always get that with the Knight of Cups, but I am intuitively picking that up. Recharge your batteries, refill your love tank is what my guides are saying. And again, for others of you, I'm telling you, there is somebody here, possibly a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, but it doesn't mean it has to be a water sign. Whether you're in a relationship or not, whatever it is, there's somebody in your life that is trying to be a little bit more tender, a little bit more emotionally open, and a little bit more nurturing towards you. But I feel like you're kind of like either ignoring that, not even noticing it, or blocking it out. And they're saying it's like almost like you're not accepting their love to a certain extent. And that's for some of you, okay? So your advice here is to take care of yourself. Make sure you're not running on empty. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so at www.theenchantedone.com. There is a link for that down below in the description box. Also, check out my shop for any enchanted candles, handmade enchanted candles, and handmade jewelry. Okay? You guys have an enchanted day. So, you guys, for number 2 with the Labradorite. I love Labradorite, by the way. It's a very powerful stone. So for you guys, you got this image here. Then you've got the Queen of Cups, the Four of Swords, and number 11 reversed. Which I don't even know how to pronounce this. It's like Luganchada. I don't even know how to pronounce the name of that card. Anyways. So you guys have been perhaps, I feel that you have, there's a few different messages as usual, but some of you have been like contemplating something and even stressing out about making some sort of decision, kind of trying to reevaluate a situation. I'm feeling that somebody is asking something of you, something from you, and it could be emotional, it could be a commitment. But it could be anything. They're asking something from you and you're unsure on what answer to give them. For some of you, it's like you're unsure about the answer and you're kind of like contemplating, you know, different possibilities. You're kind of like trying to weigh the pros and cons here. For others of you, I feel that you have a firm answer in your mind, but somebody is really, really trying to get you to change your answer in some area of life. And I just see you kind of contemplating that here. With both of these cards, I feel like you're contemplating that. You're trying to come from an emotionally balanced place. But this person, whoever this is, trying to persuade you or push you in any specific direction, I feel that they are trying to make you, they're trying to knock you off balance emotionally. They're kind of like trying to throw some low blows at you or kind of like confuse you or make you feel like your decision's just plain out wrong. I'm feeling like an energy here, like someone possibly trying to manipulate you in whatever situation this is. But you're not just like budging. You're not just going to change your mind. I see you taking a moment and really reflecting and going deep within to find the right answer and to really, like, again, see both sides of the situation. But I don't feel like you're just quickly going to give up and throw up the white flag. I think you're going to look at all possibilities and come from an emotionally balanced place before you give an answer in whatever situation this is. For some of you, you could be pulled in different directions from other people. in some situation. But you're really feeling, I really feel that you have a resistance to what these people want, people or person. I really feel like you feel very much like sure of your answer, but you are going to take some time to rethink things in your head. A lot of you, I don't feel like you're going to change your mind on where you stand because you're coming from an emotionally balanced place. Again, these people or person is trying to knock you off balance by making you feel less than, by making you feel wrong, just by making you feel kind of like an idiot for some of you. But you know better than that. You know that you're the emotionally mature one here. So at the end of the day, don't make any sacrifices if your heart's not in it. Don't change your mind if your heart fully knows that your answer you already have is the right one for you. If you guys would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so at www.theenchantedone.com. There is a link for that down below in the description box. You guys have an enchanted day. For number 3, your message here, okay, you've got this card, the Two of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Butterfly, number 24, but it is reversed. So you are going through a transition here. You are still becoming your higher self. You're still unbecoming what you are not. You're still, and it's funny that this is the butterfly and this is like a butterfly looking turtle thingy. So that's pretty hilarious how synchronistic that is. But here it's like you're in the cocoon still. And it's a painful process. And I feel like you're almost out of the cocoon, but you're not quite out yet. You're in this energy of transition, of transformation, and so you may be up and down with your emotions. You may be up and down with the light and the dark, trying to find your balance still. Still becoming the Empress, and it doesn't matter what gender you are. The Empress just means a very powerful, grounded manifester. Someone who is full of love for the self and for others, for the world. And someone who is of a high frequency, who is balanced, who exudes the light. Someone who's in touch with their higher self. Someone who's connected to their higher self. Someone who is connected with their guides. Someone who has looked within their shadow side and conquered their demons. So some of you here are still fighting the darkness, and by that I mean you're still doing the shadow work. You're still facing some sort of low frequency energies within yourself. You're still going through that transformation of transforming that darkness within into light, or at least finding the proper balance. So you're still finding that balance within yourself, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and every area here. You're still becoming, but becoming cannot be rushed. It's all happening in divine timing. So do not rush it. Do not feel bad. You are exactly where you're meant to be. Eventually this will be upright and you will be that butterfly. You will exude that Empress energy. But for now, continue to work in the dark. Continue to work on your shadow. Let the light in as much as you can. So if you're feeling like you're at a high frequency and then suddenly you feel super low, or you're up and down with your frequency, it's okay. Give yourself grace. Be patient with yourself. You are still raising your frequency. You're still transforming. You're still shifting. You will get where you want to get. Some of you, you're trying to manifest your counterpart here. But the reason why you're not manifesting your twin flame just yet is because you had to have the balance within yourself and come into union within yourself before you can come into union with your twin flame divine counterpart. That's just coming through for some of you. Love yourself throughout this process. Love yourself even in the darkness. Love yourself where you are. So for those of you who feel trapped in the darkness or trapped in your cocoon, allow this process to change you and transform you in divine timing. You have to go through this. Don't resist it. The longer you resist, the longer it persists. Let it flow through you, and you flow through it to get through that stage faster. Accept where you are and claim where you want to be. But again, don't rush this transformative process you're in, okay? If you guys would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so at www.theenchantedone.com. There is a link for that down below in the description box. For those of you who chose number 4, the sun and the moon. Oh, the little star came off. Let me put that back on there. You've got this image here, the 10 of Wands, the star, and number 8, the rabbit, but reversed. Okay, so you're being told here, there's a few different messages, which happens a lot in picker card readings. With the rabbit reversed, number 8 reversed, make sure you're not making any sort of decision or take any action that is impulsive. Make sure that you are emotionally balanced, coming from a high frequency, looking at the big picture before you make any decision or take any action. Don't act on impulse or emotion. Act on a balanced place. Act from a balanced place. Because for some of you, it's like you have this burden on your shoulders of trying to make some sort of decision or trying to get to some sort of goal. And you're being told here not to act impulsively. Again, you know, you're being told to trust in the universe. And when you are overly emotional, you know, such as being very angry, really sad, whatever the case is, when there's an imbalance in your emotions, we tend to make hastily made rash decisions or even say things that we normally wouldn't say. So you're being told to drop the burden, because it's like you're reacting. Some of you are stressed out in regard to some sort of situation here. You're feeling overburdened, you're feeling oppressed, stressed, whatever the case is. You may be maybe feeling like blocked, or even you may be feeling like the odds are against you. You're being told to raise your frequency. Look at the big picture. Raise your frequency, connect with your guides, and look at the big picture. Connect to the energy of love. Find that balance. Trust in the universe. Trust in divine timing. Trust that at the end of the day, everything's gonna work out in your favor. You just have to stop and listen to your guides. And the way you're going to do that is by raising your frequency and connecting and looking at the bigger picture here. Don't rush into anything, especially decisions, or just don't react emotionally to any situation here that may come up for you. For some of you, this hasn't come up yet. But just keep that in mind. It's like to prepare you for anything that may come up, an argument, a disagreement, whatever the case is, someone asking you to make a decision on the spot. They're saying, don't make any decisions, take any action, or respond with your words based off of impulse or being in an overly emotional place. For others of you, this has happened already. Some sort of difficulty you're facing here. It's a difficulty. And you're being asked to stop, breathe, and believe. Believe everything's going to turn out okay. Again, look at the big picture. And balance yourself out here emotionally. Meditate if you can. If you guys would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so at www.theenchantedone.com. There is a link for that down below in the description box. You guys have an enchanted day.